Folks, understand this. There's a big difference between manifestation and a miracle. Again, there's a big difference, a stark difference between manifestation and a miracle. And what I see a lot with manifestation becoming like a buzzword is people confusing manifestation with a miracle. Manifesting something is a process. Miracles tend to be a little more instant. Okay? Tell a story. When I was a kid, my mom was a huge, um, she was a huge yard seller. She'd go to yard sales all the time. That was her self-care. That was her personal therapy. She'd take about $5 or $10, go on and have a good time by herself. That's what she did on the weekends. So one weekend, like any other weekend, she come back home and she got these fake flowers in these flower vases, like, the old fake flowers where you stick them down in the foam. And I'm like, what you gonna do with that? She like, well, I just like the vase. The flowers was just a part of it, okay? So we go on, next day we go to church Sunday. And she come to me before we go to church, just like an evening service. And she say, hey, listen, I don't got it. I don't know how I'm gonna pay my car note. I don't know how I'm gonna do my this rent payment this month. I don't know how. This is a single mom. This is how single moms talk to their boys. Okay, she laying it all out on the line. I'm in middle school, and she says, all I got is $100. And she said, tonight when we go to church, I'm gonna take that $100 and I'm gonna put it in the offering plate. Me being me, cool. I got all the facts, I got all the details. Do you think? So we go through the service like regular. She put the $100 in, I'm assuming. In fact, I know that to be a fact. And we move on. Later that night, it's a Sunday night, 7, 8 o'clock. I hear a scream, like a shrill scream, come from the kitchen. And I didn't know what to make of the scream. So I run out my room. Mom, what's going on? We was in a small house. This house was 758 square feet, I know for a fact. And I look, and she's on the floor in a ball crying. I'm like, Mom, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? She couldn't open her mouth and speak no words. She just pointed. And when I saw what she was pointing at them flower baskets. So I go over there to see what's going on. And when I look in the flower baskets, it's nothing but envelopes full of money. One envelope full of 5s, one envelope full of 20s, one envelope full of 50s, just piled on top of each other underneath that foam that the flowers were sticking in. This was a while ago, but I remember, somewhere around the lines of $3,000 or $4,000. Now, this is the 90s. Right now, $3,000 or $4,000 can't do nothing for me like I needed to do. But then that was gonna change your day. That is a miracle. Manifestations come in a different form. Manifestations are more like a realization. I'll give an example of a manifestation. For a long time, I was listening to a particular recording. I would listen to a meditation in the morning about abundance. And they would say, picture this, the house that you want. Picture what you want in it. Picture da-da-da-da. And it would just go down this list of visualizations and meditations. And I probably listened to that thing maybe 100, 200 times, maybe more, okay? I listened to it today after I hadn't listened to it in a while. And as it's going through the things that it normally asks about, the house, the family, the relationship that you want, the vehicles, I'm listening, I'm like, what? I got all of that now. All the TVs I wanted, all the PlayStations, all the vehicles, square feet. I'm inside a fully finished garage right now. That's why y'all will see me with my coat on and my hat on sometimes, because I do this out of my garage, but it's a nice setup. You can't tell, it just looks like a room because it's fully finished. And I'm like, wow, all of those things that I didn't have when I started listening to that recording, I now have. That's manifestation. That's why you do a vision board. You don't do a vision board and as soon as you put the last picture down and put the tape and the glue down, you got the stuff. No, that would be a miracle. And where we going as a collective, we need to know the difference. Some of these things that we're looking for and that's gonna happen to us are gonna be revealed over time. You're gonna just look up and one day you're like, dang, I did that some kind of crazy way with the help of the good Lord above. I did that. I put that together. That worked. And see, the tough part about manifestation is the time. Time is the great equalizer. And you can spend so much time trying to manifest things, you won't realize when you have it. And that's what we need to be doing right now, is realizing our manifestations that we already have done. I'm hot. I don't know nobody, and this is me being in my ego self. I don't know nobody that put content out like this every single day. I just don't know them. Like, share, and subscribe.